I think it's about that time we officially list the LA Clippers as not only the best team in LA by far, but also a contender, a championship NBA Finals contender this season. With Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Norman Powell, Daniel Tice. I mean, this team is loaded. This team, Trey Mann, right? This team is absolutely loaded. And Russell Westbrook has been getting a ton of hate throughout the past, 6 years of his career, saying he is one of the most overrated. No, he is not one of the most overrated players. Quite frankly, at this point of his career, he is one of the most underrated players in the NBA. And yeah, I don't love his shot selection at times, but it doesn't change the fact that he changes the entire culture here in LA with Kawhi and with James Harden and with Paul George. Russell Westbrook is a difference maker. And in this video, I want to break down some film from this game. They just beat the Pistons 136-125. Westbrook shot 10 of 13, 2 of 3 from 3, 9 assists, 23 points, and was a plus 15 in this game. I want to show you guys why Russell Westbrook, is going to help this team go to the NBA Finals this season. Let's get right into the film. Here we go. What we're going to see on this play is an off-ball screen here for Kawhi Leonard. Now, what Kawhi does here is draw the defense in, right? Kawhi is such a good shooter. He's such a good player that he's able to draw multiple defenders in, right? And now, once he pump fakes, you have 3 guys on him right here. You have this triangle of defenders trying to cover Kawhi Leonard. So he's going to drive into the paint, draw these 3 defenders in with him, and kick out to Russell Westbrook. Now, listen, I give so much credit to Russell Westbrook because the man's shooting about 30% over his career from 3, which is not good at all, right? He's shooting 29% from 3 this season, which again is not good, right? But he still has the confidence to shoot them. And listen, I get it. Sometimes when they're not falling, he needs to not take them. But the confidence, the tunnel vision of Russell Westbrook is amazing. Ends up taking this 3 right here and getting it to go. As we see, or maybe you guys can't see, but the Pistons are actually up by 4 or up by 12. This 3 helps them, initiates this comeback for the Clippers, which is why he is so important to this team. He's able to be a spark plug. He's able to facilitate this offense and facilitate how this team gets back into games when they're trailing, right? And which ultimately makes them one of the best teams in basketball, right? Here we go. He's going to drive in. Such a big threat. Driving into the paint. Again, draws 2 defenders. And here we go. Now we're going to get an isolation here by Amir Coffey. He drives into the lane. Spin. Fade away. Jumper. Up. And good. Amir Coffey is one of those guys that I think is really going to be a solid NBA player in his career. A couple of days ago versus Boston, I'm a Boston fan, by the way, but he just looks like one of those players that can become something really solid in the NBA. That's all I want to say. But here we go. Russell Westbrook going to kick it over to Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi going to get to his spot. Right? Isolation. I love Kawhi, man. And this is really why this team is so good. I mean, you have 3 top-notch scorers, and then you have a guy like Russell Westbrook. I mean, how many MVP players do you have on this team? James Harden has 1 MVP. Russell Westbrook has 1 MVP. Kawhi Leonard has 1 MVP. Paul George has been a excellent two-way player throughout the entirety of his career, right? But I really do believe, a part of me does believe Russell Westbrook changes this team, right? What do you guys think? Comment down below real quickly. Do you love Russell Westbrook here on the Clippers? Yes or no? Here we go. Another thing I love about Russell Westbrook, he's able just to body guys, right? He's able just to, change how the defense plays, but also get and pick and choose his spots on the basketball floor, right? Able to get into the paint one-on-one the entire time and gets a layup to go. Amazing. Amazing. Comment down below the number 1 if you think the Clippers are actually contenders this season. Last year, I had the Clippers in my prediction. I thought they were going to go to the finals. I really did. They didn't. They came up short. But this year, they're going to the finals. Now, do me a real quick favor, guys. Before we jump any further into this film, do me a favor and hit that like button just so we can help get this video out to more Clippers fans around the world. But also, subscribe to the channel if you're new, right? It's free. It doesn't cost anything. And we're going to be covering the Clippers for the rest of the season. This is an unbelievable pass, by the way. You need to watch this one more time, right? Drives into the lane. We're going to draw a square of defenders here into the paint. With Russell Westbrook, gets Asor Thompson in the air, gets his guy in the air here in Monte Morris, even gets Danilo Gallinari in the air behind him, and finds Daniel Tice on a cut, wide open dunk, gets it to go. Russell Westbrook changes things over here, man, I'm telling you. But also, I want to give a big shout out to him and Patrick Beverley. A lot of people wanted to blame. A lot of people want to say, hey, you know what? The Lakers' problem is Russell Westbrook. The Lakers' problem is Patrick Beverley. Hell no. Hell no. Russell Westbrook is helping this Clippers team so much. And I'm sorry, Lakers fans, but man, you guys made a mistake. Russell Westbrook is a great player. He's a good player. Okay? Yeah, he's only averaging 11 points per game. But the difference that he makes on this team, a great steal there. As Cade Cunningham tries to force a pass. Now we got a 2-on-2 or 2-on-1 fast break. He's going to kick it over to Paul George. George back to Russ. Russ ends up finishing at the rim with a dunk. I mean, great steal, great play in transition, and they just keep it going. And also, guys, if you want to see more film breakdowns like this, please comment down below more film in the comments down below. Here we go. Russell, again, picks and chooses his spots on the floor. We're going to get a quick screen here by Paul George, and what this does is switch him on to Jalen Duren. Now, when you have Jalen Duren on Russell Westbrook, man, he wants to pull up every single time. If you're going to give him this space, he's going to, right? Stop. Why are you doing this? Why are you letting Russell Westbrook shoot like this? I get it. Sometimes he's cold, but sometimes he's not. And when he's not, you're in trouble, right? Again, Russell Westbrook versus Cade Cunningham. A step back three. Okay, the confidence level is top tier right now. And I'm telling you, Russell Westbrook was one of the biggest reasons why they were able to come back and win this game. The man was on fire. The man was on fire. Here we go. Isolation versus Danilo Gallinari. This is a mismatch all day long. Gallinari don't move his feet that well no more. Pull-up jumper at the left elbow again. Let me get to my spot. Let me get to where I'm comfortable with the ball. And it's going to fall every single time for me. At least in this game anyway, right? Here we go. Also, do me a favor, comment down below. The trade deadline's coming up. I'm going to be posting a ton of trade deadline videos. Who should the Clippers be targeting, if anyone? I think they're so good right now. I don't even know if they need to target anyone. Here we go. Again, Russell Westbrook one-on-one with Monte Morris. And I'm sorry if I'm pausing a lot. It's only because of copyright restrictions. I don't want to get this video copyrighted. But here we go. Isolation versus Monte Morris. Again, gets to that right elbow, drives in, and he gets a scoop layup to go. I mean, I love his ability to just do whatever he wants, right? And if he had a little bit more consistency, the Clippers would probably win the finals. Another great drive there by Russell Westbrook. This is what we were seeing in his MVP type of season. He'd get the ball, and now he's drawing double teams, right? We saw earlier how, he'd get into the post, and they wouldn't even really care. They'd be like, okay, go ahead, do what you want to do, Russell Westbrook. We don't think you're a threat. And now, all of a sudden, they're like, okay, we should probably double team this guy. Either way, finds a cutter, and here comes Amir Coffey again. A floater up and one, gets it to go. Sound dumb defense. Love it, man. I love it, Westbrook. I love it. Westbrook, full steam ahead, drives. Wow, what a pass. Look at this. This is like some Patrick Mahomes type of stuff right here. So we have this corner player over here. Can't tell who it is. Looks like Norman Powell. But what he's going to do is drive. He's going to look at Norman Powell, which sends you... Listen, if you guys watch football, you know a lot of guys, they like to ball watch. Or ball handle watch. What that means is they're going to look at who the ball handler has. Like in football, you see a lot when they're in zone coverage. They read the quarterback's eyes. In this case scenario, Russell Westbrook looking to Norman Powell. This defender going to Norman Powell because he thinks the ball is going to go over there. Basically a no-look pass. Gets an easy dunk. Westbrook, man, you are different. Guys, do me a big favor. Hit that like button. Great backdoor cut here. Lobs it up. Gets it to go. James Harden, Russell Westbrook. Chemistry already looking like they did in OKC a while back. And in Houston. They played together a long time. Now in the Clippers as well. So, guys, do me a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. Join the family. Comment down below a letter grade for Russell Westbrook in this game. And also comment down below the number 0 if you guys stay to the very end of this video. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Go check out Underdog Fantasy. They'll match your first deposit up to $100, basically giving you free money. And you could bet on Russell Westbrook over PRA every single night and win it and cash it. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Let's go win some money together on Underdog. And I'll see you guys in the next breakdown. Peace.